Michael, thank you very much. My name is Jim Glines. Pleasure to be back at KCBX Wine Classic one more time. We're going to pick up the pace here in just a minute. Here we go. Lot number 23. 500, 7.5. I'm 5 there, 7.5 where? $7.5 $100 bidder now, 7.5. I'm 500 here now, $7.5 bidder now, 7.5. Try 600, that help, 5, 6. I'm 500 here now, 6 over here now, $700 bidder now, 7 now, 7 now, 7 now, $800 right there now, 8. I'm 700 here now, 8 over. That's all right, you're still friends. 700, 800, I'm 7, 800, $700 right there. I'm in the front row, 700, 800, 7, 8. You'll bid 800. I'm 700 now, 800 now, 900 now, 900. You're both out 1,000. I'm 900 there now, $1,000 bidder over here now, 1 now, 1. You know how much easier it is on the bookkeepers on those round numbers? Need $1,000, 900, 1,000. Yes, he did. Now 11. Now 1,100. I'm 1,000. Now 11.
I got into auctioning almost as a lifestyle of the way that I was raised, because we were on a working cattle ranch, and going to auctions and buying animals was part of our way of life. And so I've been in and out of sale barns probably since I was 2 or 3 or 4 years old. From day one, I was mesmerized by the chant of the auctioneer. I found it to be entertaining. I found it to be a great method of marketing. And I think to this day that the auction method of marketing is the purest form of economics that there are. I like to be involved 3 to 6 months ahead of time. I like to be involved with the committee. I have a fact sheet that I like to give them that kind of tells them how to do a live auction, some things that work typically and don't work. I like to be, there's a psychology to the order that the items are placed in. I like to share that psychology with them, so that I think we need to do everything we can do to maximize their ability to make money. I guess I try to put myself in the mindset that I'm there today to make sure that they have the most successful fundraiser they can possibly have. An auctioneer does more than just chant and bid call. I think that you have to be, a salesman. I think you have to understand your product. Product knowledge is essential. I think you really do need to understand a range of value that this product will be in. That's important. And you know, more than anything else, sometimes I think you need a degree in psychology. A lot of our job is reading the people and reading the crowd and judging by their emotions how far a particular item is going to go, or when they're finished bidding, or if somebody's got more and you need to work harder on them. And we're entertainers at the same time. The crowd has to be entertained and they have to have fun. And if they're not having fun, they don't spend money. Part of a champion and part of a successful person is to learn to take the pressure and channel that into positive energy. And I think when you have positive energy, then people see that, and then I believe they feed off of it. I take bid spotters with me, and who are professional, and they do this a lot. They work with me a lot. They spot the bids in the audience, and they turn around and relay them to me. They do that with a great deal of excitement and enthusiasm, and they give it that yeah kind of thing in a fairly animated voice and tone. And I think that inspires the crowd then to get involved and to bid more, because a good auctioneer can create the momentum and the enthusiasm, as well as that sense of urgency, that if they're not bidding, they're really missing out on something. But when you get 2 people in a competitive situation like that, or 3 or 4 people, that's just a dream. You don't know how, it's a great ride. The California State Auctioneers Association had an annual convention November 2001, during which time they crowned their reigning state champion, and I was fortunate enough to win that contest. I knew that night when I won that I could be better and that I would be better, and I believed now that I am better. And I think to myself, yeah, it was great to be a state champion, but now there's something else out there that I need to do. You win awards and you win buckles or trophies or accolades. I think probably the best feeling of the whole thing is that one day you drive past a park and you almost unconsciously look over and go, wow, you know, there's swings and playgrounds and stuff. And 5 years ago, that was a vacant lot. And now we've made a place where kids can go and congregate and have fun. And you know, I was a part of helping that happen. I think you need to be involved in the community. And I think you need to leave it a better place than you found it. And I think probably in the long run, that's the most important thing you take away.
6,000, now 65. Are you okay? 6,000, now 6,500. 6,000, now 65. Sold it, $6,000.